Okay, there we go. So now I am recording. Oh, we have someone else on the call. I see your face. Who is on the call here? Who's on? I have Nelda Jana and someone with iPhone 4. Somebody else just joined us. I don't recognize the small picture.
I didn't know it was just for us.
Well, so is that who's on the call? Can you hear us? The lady with short hair and white and black shirt.
I'm not sure who that is.
Okay, well, we'll just continue. So I opened this call to everyone. Yeah, she raised her hand so you can hear us. Yay, okay, let's see if you can see the chat box because we cannot hear you. Sorry about that. So let's see. I'm gonna write here hello, so you'll have something popping up and maybe you can, oh, Carol, okay, that's why I didn't recognize you. So welcome. So now that to my point, actually, no, I'm recording this meeting and I want to explain.
Good, in case we lose you.
Okay, are you still here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna record this meeting and you can share it with whomever you want. I wanna walk you through the incentive Lead to Achieve because it's really an amazing opportunity. And I mean, this is about your business, not who is your manager or who's leading you or who's coaching you, okay? So it's for you to take ownership of this and I wanna make sure that you are understanding it. So, okay. Let's talk a little bit about, first of all, about the leadership philosophy. And this is really important because you need to agree. And as a matter of fact, you'll have to sign on this to make sure that this is what you want to do. The leadership is one of the most satisfying opportunities at Avon, and helping your team members to achieve their goals and celebrating their success with them is a fulfilling experience. So when you combine these activities with a leadership compensation program, you know, it makes it into a very rewarding opportunity. And, you know, I know that sometimes there is like a gap on the beginning. You know, the earnings are not that big, but as you grow your team, that is exponential. And you can go from earning, you know, a few $100s to then a couple $100s and then to thousands of dollars. And that's how it moves and as fast as it moves. So the role of a mentor is not to do everything for your team. You don't want to place their orders. You don't want to call and solve the problems, but you want to provide them guidance on how to do it. You want everybody to be owner of their own business, but feeling that they have the support and you got their back. Okay, but that doesn't mean having their back does not mean doing the things for them, but it is by leading with example with your business, recognizing their success and mentoring them in their business. So, and it's important for all representatives to have a leader or a mentor because, you know, nobody's born knowing everything and you walk the walk. So you are the best people to show other people how to walk the walk. Okay, but do not walk them for them because then, you know, you're not empowering them. That's kind of the idea. And also, you know, combined Avon Home Office is it's putting together a great support for the representatives. So, like, for example, right now, somebody is been emailing me that they are trying to pay their bill that, you know, the system is not going through. I provide with a phone number and they need to call and somebody at the home office will be able to help them with them. Your job is to help them, to show them how to sell, how to recruit, you know, not to help them pay the bill. The home office is for that. So you need to make sure that you're investing your time in things that are going to empower them and that your time, you know, your time is precious. And when you have hundreds of people in your team, you need to make sure that you are using your skills to help them grow. The purpose of this incentive is to partner representatives that currently don't have a leader, okay, and they're assigned directly to the home office or to the district managers at this point, with you leaders that are active in the business and willing to provide them mentoring and support. And this is important because if you are in a situation where you actually, you know, you have your team, but you know, you don't want to have to follow up with your team, you don't want to mentor them, you don't want to support them, then this is not for you, because it would not be fair for the representatives that do not have a leader to have a leader that is not going to help them. Our history tells us that our most successful representatives accelerate and learn from the benefits of someone else's journey. And Facebook really helps us, you know, shows us this. I mean, we all follow Molly, we all follow Emily, and we do learn from people that are successful. So you guys here on the call, the three of you are very, very successful. So I have no doubts that anyone in your team would really benefit from your journey with that. So, but when you participate in this incentive, you are agreeing to support your team, and all of you do, you know, but by guiding them all the time and showing them that. So there's going to be, when you participate, you need to go to youravon.com and click that you are participating on this incentive and you agree with the leadership philosophy. It's nothing different from what you have been doing. But again, the reason why you have to check that you agree, it's not because this is a contract or something like that, but it's because we really want representatives that aren't attached to get someone who is going to be willing to support and mentor them. So what are the subjects that you'll agree? First of all, your belief, because your belief sets is the tone for the success of your team. So if you love Avon and you believe in this business, you will demonstrate a positive attitude towards Avon and the fellow representatives. You will operate with a high level of integrity and encourage team collaboration and create a community where representatives feel comfortable seeking your support. And that's what we do with the meetings and with the get-togethers and things like that. Or the Facebook groups that you have so that people can feel that, you know, your team members feel that they belong somewhere, that they have a place to go and ask for questions. Then set an example. Your team will do what they see you doing. Okay, this is so big. And you know, let me see, you all have kids. Okay, so you know that your kids do what you do, not what you tell them to do. Same thing is going to happen with your representatives, you know, with your downline member. If you tell them, oh, go recruit, but you don't recruit, they're not going to go recruit. They're going to learn from your practices. Same thing with building customer. You know, if you tell people, okay, go and find customers, talk to 3 people every day, but you don't do it yourself, you know. So provide team members with consistent, timely communications, model a consistent business with sales and recruiting, participate in Avon sponsors incentives and promotions, and attend the meetings and events. And again, all of you do this already, so you definitely are a great example. And lead your team, so connect the dots, lead them to success. So make sure that you are training and mentoring your team members. You'll follow Avon's onboarding guidance to support the new representative success, identify and develop new leaders through goal setting and mentoring, and understand and sell Avon's compensation plan. You know, that's important that when you are talking to someone, they understand what's a compensation plan, that you sell our compensation plan as something else. So we sell products and we sell our opportunity. Celebrate team victories, and you are all very big about doing recognition, and it's what keeps us really united. And so recognize your team members for their achievements. So those are the 3 things. But let me talk to you about the incentive itself and what does it mean. Do you have any questions so far? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. So this incentive partners you with additional representatives that do not have an upline. And this is referred to nesting. So nesting because we have, you know, some little babies that not necessarily little, but we have all these babies that do not have a mentor. They are attached directly to, well, they were to the district sales manager, so we would mentor them. So, but since the role is not going to be here, we are looking for representatives that are looking into adopting all these representatives that are attached and, do not have a nest.
Eliana, can we ask for a certain person?
No.
Okay. Because see, like Debbie Hunt comes to my meetings and I help her. I would like to have her under me.
Okay. So of course, and I bet she would love it. So a few clarifications on this. Anyone who's President's Club or above will not be nested.
Oh, okay. It's like, I guess they're doing it already on their own, huh?
One reason is because they're doing it on their own, and the other reason is because there's going to be two different roles of coaches. So some coaches are going to work with leaders, and some coaches are going to work with sellers.
Okay.
So she will have the support probably. I don't know if she has an upline, but either from her.
No, she doesn't.
Okay. So she'll probably have a support of a coach directly. Okay. So, but that's a great question. Now, Nelda, what I can tell you is that they're going to do the nesting according to, of course, availability, but they're gonna give, from what I read, there's going to be preference to geography. Hey,
Location.
Location, yes.
Okay.
So probably, they're going to first try to find you representatives that are closer to you. If there aren't any, then they're going to go a little bit farther. I mean, we do our business, and anywhere in the country, and we've used technology to help us, navigate through it without any problems. I mean, our success as a district with me being far away as a mentor shows that really distance is not what it absolutely matters. But I know how much you like to get together and have parties and meetings, and if they are closer, I know that it's a huge benefit for the new representatives being attached. So said that, how are you gonna earn representatives? So here, and it's a little bit complicated to understand. So I hope I have you here for a second. Every time you recruit someone from your personal source, so this is not Alma Leads, and from, I don't know if Carol is in Alma Leads, Kristen is receiving some, Nelda or not, Jana, you are. So this is qualified new recruit, stands for someone that you recruit yourself, someone that you invite yourself, and it's not an Avon source, that places $150 order in the first or second campaign. So every time that you have a qualified new recruit, you're going to earn a share of the pool. Now, how much is that share worth? We still don't know, but Avon has set some examples because we have thousands of unattached representatives. I mean, it's not hundreds, it's thousands. So there's a lot of unattached representatives. So for example, if there were 5,000 shares earned, and Avon has 40,000 unattached representatives, then each share would be worth of 8. So if this was the case and 5,000 shares were earned, every time you have one recruit, Avon will give you 8.
Oh, eight for one recruit?
Well, that's what we don't know what's going to be.
If there's that many available in your area.
Well, actually, it's in the country. So again, I don't know how many unattached representatives, but it's in the thousands. So Avon put us an hypothetical example that we have 40,000 unattached representatives. We don't know how many representatives are going to go after this program and are going to recruit qualified new recruits. But if there were 5,000 qualified new recruits in this time frame that are eligible for nesting, and we have 40,000, that would mean that each share would be worth 8.
Oh, okay, I got you. I understand. Okay.
So it could be
It's a
3.
possibility.
It could be 3. It could be 5. It could be 8. It could be 20. Okay. In the past, when we had nesting, they set a specific number because it was okay to still have some unattached representatives. Right now, there's not going to be any unattached representative. Everybody that's unattached is going to be distributed according all the representatives that earned a share. So the total will be really, so the opportunity, as much as we don't know specifically how much you're going to earn, I'm thinking it's going to be very, very big. Okay, because this is a no way back. I mean, there's no district sales managers to work with these representatives if they don't have a mentor. So Avon is going to attach every single representative.
Okay, Eliana?
Yes.
As new recruits now, when new recruits we bring in, we get 3% of what they state, or they order from Avon. Well, we get, and so when they're in our, so if we get a person in our nesting, because we got a new recruit, we're given one, we'll get 3% of hers.
Okay, that is a great question, and I'm almost wanting to say no. So here's the thing: you do get 3%, but you don't get the additional 3%.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually,
you get it on the unit. You don't get it on the person.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you would not, because it would not be a personal recruit that started after this 3% started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just asking.
No, yeah, I mean, you know what? It's a great question, and I'm going to, there's some questions and answers here we can go through, or I can ask it. I think it's a great.
Okay.
I am assuming that it would not. You would get like the total of the units, 3, 4, 6, wherever you are.
Right.
But let me tell you, Nelda, this is the thing that can take you from a silver ambassador that you are to a leader and start making 6%, 8% over your first generation.
I'm ready for that. How about you, Jana?
Yes.
Well, ladies, I don't know. I mean, let's say that you recruit 4 people. And it's not, I mean, I'm not saying 10, like go crazy, you have 10. I'm saying 4. That's something that you've done in the past. 4 people between campaign 14, 15, and 16. 4. If the share is worth 8, you're going to have, let me make a quick math here. 8 times 4, that's 32 plus your 4. It means that you have 36 new representatives in 2 months. I mean, that will take you to a leader level probably.
Right.
You know, if you have a silver ambassador under you. So that's kind of like, you know, what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
This is an opportunity unprecedented. Okay.
Okay.
Jana, do you have any questions so far?
No, ma'am.
Christine?
No.
Okay. Carol? I think we lost Carol. Eileen, you have any questions? All right. So here's what I think you need to have a game plan, because it's not going to happen just because you really want it. This is the kind of incentive that if you want it, you have to go after. Okay. Because guys, it's really close. I mean, campaign 14, for campaign 13, we are already recruiting and we only have 1 week more. Then we're starting to recruit for campaign 15. So really time goes by very, very quickly. We only have 3 weeks to make this happen. Let me think. No, a little bit more. We have like 5 weeks. Okay. We have 5 weeks to make this happen. And the other important thing is that this is eligible for you, this is also eligible for the people in your team. That's why I'm recording this and I'm saying it's okay to share it with them.
Okay.
Because, okay, so Nelda, I just gave you an example of recruiting 4 people, right? And you would get, you know, in theory, you can get 36 people in 2 months. Okay, imagine if Deb does the same thing. Deb Edwards is in your downline, right?
Oh, I have a Deb. Nelda.
Yeah, don't you have Deb Edwards in your downline?
Have what?
Deb Edwards, isn't she in your
Yes,
team?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Deb Edwards is mine.
Okay, so let's say that Deb does the same thing that you do. She can also get 36 representatives in 2 months. So imagine the power for you. You'll get your 36 and her 36. So you've grown your team almost, over 70 representatives in 2 months.
Right. She has to have 3 though to be a bronze before she can participate though, right?
Well, she can participate, and by the end of campaign 16, she needs to title as a bronze. So if she recruits 3 people, she'll get 3 shares, and she can make ambassador, earn the bonus for recruiting, earn the bonus for becoming ambassador, and earn the nested people.
Okay.
So, an opportunity. So it's like you say, listen, Deb, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. You can recruit 3 people and get all these other people nested that will give you a base to start working and start earning right away. Like after campaign 16, she's going to start getting checks all the time. Okay. So, and for you, Jane, the same thing, anyone that you have in your team, and for you, Kristen, the same, and I don't know who else is on the phone. Somebody's called in, who I don't know who it is, but 315. But this is the power of it. That's why I want you to make sure that you talk to your team members. So check your downline. Who has sales over $200 all the time? Those are great candidates for you to invite. Plus, it's going to be a lot more fun by the time you organize some recruiting events. It's boring to do it. It's not boring, but it's a lot more fun to do it if you do it with someone. Going along recruiting, it's one thing. But when you create a team and you go out together,
right,
it's a lot of fun, and the energy and the competition and everything just comes together. I've had a lot more successes. And like if you want to go door to door, it's a lot better if you can go 2-3 ladies together, and have fun with it rather than going on your own.
Right.
Now, with a good plan, I would say participate and organize recruiting events and plan in doing at least 1 prospecting hour a day. And track how many leads you got that day, how many appointments did you generated. So let's say we have 4 or 5 weeks to work, and your goal is to have 5 or 6 recruits so that you at least land with 4 that place $150 order. You need to say, okay, this week I need to get 2. Okay, so did you get them? No. Okay, so I need to go out and work a few more hours specifically on this. What are the places? Who are the people that you can talk to? And for that, I have here some recruiting ideas in 30 minutes or less. One thing is, if you are not putting a flyer in your brochure, make sure that every single brochure that leaves your hands has something that talks about selling Avon, okay, about becoming a representative. You can call 10 people from your telephone directory. If you have 5 representatives that were removed over a year ago, you can call them, and they're eligible. If they've been gone for 26 campaigns or more, they're eligible to come back. Contact 10 old leads that never became active representatives. Although if they were Alma leads, they would not count for this. Prepare 20 postcards. It's very inexpensive. If you want to mail 20 postcards, you're going to spend probably, less than $8. Prospect with brochure. Yeah.
Anna, could you email this list to us?
Of course, I'll email the whole presentation.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah. Email 50 friends, relatives about the Avon opportunity. Remember, that's anywhere in the U.S. So if you have that cousin in New York that you haven't talked for a long time, this would be the time to do it. Or even if you talk to her about starting Avon and she hasn't made a decision, this would be the time. And I bet that if you share the videos of Bahamas, it's a good point right now, because it's the same fun that you guys are going to have in RepFest, and I'm sure there's going to be more trips like this. It seems like that trip is being a blast. What else? Create posters and put them in community boards. pass out brochures, flyers, or business cards outside a grocery store, depending, you have to make sure that there's no soliciting. But actually, I've had a lot of success in parking lots of grocery stores. Okay, get your car washed and prospect those in the waiting room, or the girl that it's taking the payments from you. Drive through 10 fast food restaurants. And I've shown this a few times. So what I do is I actually stay in the line. I go through the drive-through and I said, you know what? Today I'm not here to buy any food. I'm just here to make you smile, and I have a free sample for you. And then she will smile. I said, oh, Avon, I love Avon and all that. I said, well, as a matter of fact, I am looking. Are you looking for an additional income? Are you looking for another part-time job? Pass out brochures, flyers, and cards as people are leaving a group gathering, like bingo, movie, PT meetings. Well, we don't have PTA meetings right now, but camps, prospect at family gatherings, birthday celebrations. Right now, there's a lot of graduation parties and weddings. And prospect and unplanned opportunities, like while you're waiting for a customer who's running late, I would go to the door on the right, door on the left, and say, hey, I'm servicing your neighbor. Put samples on 30 business cards. Avon has a gift for you cards, to have ready for an opportunity. So all these things that I'll send you by email for sure. I mean, I'll post it on Facebook so that's available for everyone.
Right.
And I also have here ideas of places to recruit and to leave brochures. Okay, like gas stations, bowling alleys, social media, pet stores, grocery clerks at courtesy booths, and dressing rooms. Many, many places. So I want to make sure that you guys understand the incentive, that if you have any questions, where to ask them. Definitely you can contact me. There's a questions and answers about it. And this is not going to happen by accident. There has to be an intention of making the incentive. So that's why I wanted to reach out. This is an incredible opportunity. It's a game changer for your business. When you get this nesting, again, it's your team will double, will triple. And depending on how many people really earn on this, and actually you guys have an advantage because a lot of the recruiters are in Bahamas, so you have all this time until they come back and they start, organizing again. So you are at least a week ahead. So take advantage of that. And if there's like one thing that I can tell you of this, I don't know what's going to happen. This is the one thing that, from my heart, I want to tell you, it's good for you. Go after it. Okay. It's not a one-time thing. It's something that change your business forever. Okay.
Any more?
Oh, we can't hear you. It cut off a little bit. Let's try again.
Coaching. What's going on there?
Okay. One more time. Let's see, because now I can hear you. What were you asking? It's cutting off.
It's cutting out.
Yeah, it's cutting out.
I was just wondering about the coaching.
Okay, what about it?
Are you in? Are you going to still be our coach? How does that work?
Well, we won't have any information until a few weeks from now. Okay. I don't know why, but can you guys hear her? No. Oh, we can't hear you. Can you type maybe?
Oh, well, let's see. Let me get closer to the speaker. Maybe this works. How many campaigns does this promotion go on, or is it forever?
No, it's only 14, 15, and 16. And the $150 order needs to be placed by campaign 16. So that's why I'm saying this is like yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Need to really hurry because we are already recruiting for 14 and we only have 1 week left for 14, right?
Okay. So after 16 it won't be open anymore for anybody to qualify for nesting?
No. So that's what I'm saying. So by 16, they're going to say, okay, we have 1,000 shares and we have 40,000 representatives. So we're going to give 40 representatives to each. Or they're going to say we have 10,000 shares and we have 40,000 representatives. So we're giving 4 representatives for each. So that's what I'm saying. It's a very short period of time. And the ones who are smart enough to go after it, it's going to be a big thing.
Okay.
Like, sometimes, you say, well, I always recruit, but you recruit when the opportunity comes. What I'm trying to say right now, for the next 3 weeks, don't wait for the opportunity to come.
Make it happen, yeah.
Make it happen, because again, this is going to change your business forever.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm not going to be in this position as your district manager in campaign 15 and 16. And that's why I wanted to have this video now, because whatever happens, I want you guys to be in the best position that you can with your business. Okay.
We appreciate that.
No, it's from my heart. I've seen what nesting has done in the past to other representatives. I mean, every time now that nesting came back, they're like, oh my gosh, I still have, half of my team came from nesting. I still have them. And so yes, take advantage of this, seriously. Okay. Now I am here, for anything that you need, let me know. And that's about it. And we're still going to do, so I'm going to send out the invitation for the sales meeting online. It's happening it's on Thursday next week from corporate. I think I'm still going to do one myself on the 22nd for you guys. Okay. I mean, if you're not together, or if you are, Amy said she could do it. Now I know you have other plans, but I'll still do it. Because it's going to be our, last kind of sales meeting like that.
Right.
Then everyone is doing them from the home office. So, so yeah. Well, and if you are going to Karen's party, have fun. That sounds I wish so much I could go. Jana, I don't know if you saw it today, but if you're available on Saturday, that sounds like fun.
I'm going to try to make it. I have a photo shoot that evening, so I'm going to try to make it, though.
All right.
And you're going to email us, right? You're going to email us some of the slides or whatever, like the recruiting and stuff?
I'm going to put it on Facebook right now.
Awesome.
Okay? And I'm going to
We love you.
I love you guys. I wish you much success. Take advantage of it. You won't regret it, I promise.
Thank you for all your help.
I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Love you too.
Bye, Nelda.
Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.